This is a Vfc / Vfc Avalon. We read Paintball and Airsoft, and I are giving away one. If you didn't already know this, the giveaway is almost over. Click the first link down below and it'll tell you how to enter. And also, hi guys, this is my channel and stuff. I make videos. We're going to review this today to see if it's awesome or not. So as previously mentioned about 15 seconds ago, this is the Vfc Avalon. This is going to be a quick video. I'm just giving you a basic overview on what you have the opportunity to win in our giveaway, and also what makes the Vfc Avalon / Caliber series so exciting. So let's do this. So this is the Avalon in black with the keymounted rail. You also have the Caliber and the bronze versions and the unlock versions and the longer versions and the shorter versions. There are a bunch of versions. You can look it up and see for yourself what your options are. Noises, it's fabulous. Anyways, to talk about the actual gun briefly, like I said, starting from the front, I really hope you guys can see that. You have that orange flash hider, which is actually really cool because it looks awesome and it's metal, which is unique because usually it comes with the plastic flash hider. You can technically spray paint it over and use it as a flash hider. Then you have a monolithic Picatinny upper rail, which means it runs straight across for optics, accessories, and all that. Then you have 1, 2, and 3 fixed Picatinny rails, and as you can see, the rests on the bottom and the sides, or all that, it's all key mod. Lots of metal in this gun, including the trigger. Yeah, I started with the trigger. I didn't even know for sure if it's metal, so I don't know why I started with that, but I'm pretty sure it's metal. The rear sling mount points, the upper and lower receiver, the rail system, the flash hider, plus more. So that should make it really sturdy, right? Not so much. This isn't a big deal, but I do like pointing out what's wrong with everything, which kind of makes me sound like a terrible person, but you know, that's how it is. There is some wobble from the receiver to the rail system. I hope it's just this gun. I did tighten it, didn't help at all. Hope it's just this particular gun, but either way, it's not a problem. Not really to me. It's just something I figured I'd point out. Since we're already on the topic of the trigger, which we're really not, but I want to talk about the trigger, it's really freaking cool. It looks like a lightning bolt. I don't know if this thing is working, in case it's not. There you go. You have your ambidextrous fire selector while we're all the way close up to the camera. I'm doing it from the other side, which, in case you don't believe me, ambidextrous. That's pretty much the only ambidextrous control on the gun. Aesthetics. In my personal opinion, that's pretty much the biggest change from this as opposed to the earlier Elite Force / Vfc guns. It looks amazing. I gotta give it that. It looks so freaking pretty and good. I don't know if you're allowed to call a gun pretty, but I just did, so oh well. As far as ergonomics, you have the, I don't know if this is considered ergonomics, but I'm going to say it is anyway. You have the QRS stock, which I'll talk about later. It's extremely functional, actually. You have the, oh, it's also called QRS. VFC QRS grip, which is, it's pretty comfy, actually. And you have this little finger stop thingamajazz. I don't even know. It looks cool. I don't know how like helpful that'll be. It's for resting your finger on when you're not shooting, and it, one of my biggest problems in life, which is kind of sad, but one of my biggest problems in life is no matter how many batteries I own, I can never fit them in the stocks I own. Come along the VFC QRS stock, which is included with the gun, but it's also available for sale aftermarket in case you don't want to buy a, I think it's a $370 gun just for the stock. That would not be a very functional thing to do. It looks really cool. It has this little rail segment thing on the bottom for whatever you want to attach. I don't judge. Best of all, it has so much battery space. Both of these pieces are removable. So that pretty much runs up the externals. It includes this VFC, let's see what it's called. I don't know, they have funny names or anything. It's a QMAG, QRS QMAG. It's a mid-cap. Honestly, it comes with the gun and it's free, so I can't complain, but it does feel really, really plasticky. Like, so much give. Not the greatest, but once again, can't complain. Comes with the gun. Also, it includes these adjustable for both windage and elevation and removable plastic flip-up sights, and that's about it. So let's move on to the internals now. As far as the internals go, I'm not entirely sure. I tried to do my research, but I couldn't really find much information about it, so I'll tell you what I've got, and hopefully I'm right. Don't take my word for it. Yeah, it's pretty much the same as the old VFC / Elite Force 416 M27, those line of guns, except they have a new tappet plate, which is apparently not as shitty as the old one, and they have a new piston, which is also apparently not as shitty as the old one. Seems to be true because I looked around and I haven't seen that many complaints about the new ones breaking. You also have a MOSFET, which is not an electronic trigger switch situation. It's not programmable or anything, it just protects the contacts. That's also new, and you have high-speed bearings. That's really all I got. I'm sure there's more stuff. Quick chain spring system, I think the old gearboxes had that too. Yeah, but If I missed anything, please comment down below so other people know, but that's pretty much it. So it's kind of a letdown because this gun had the potential to blow minds, and you know, I'm sure a lot of people are very impressed by it, so good for them. But for someone like me who just expects the best when people say it's going to be the best, I was pretty disappointed. And it's a shame. I'm sure a lot of you guys are taking this in the wrong way by thinking, or whatever it is, saying that I think this is a piece of garbage and not worth it, and I'm saying that it's not true. This gun is really, really good. I would highly recommend it to anyone looking for a premium M4 at a not crazy price. I mean, it's not cheap, but it's $370 at New Breed Paintball and Airsoft. They have, like, I'm sure the variants slightly change the price, like from the Avalon to the caliber sizes, whatever it is. But it's really good, and the M27s and the 416s maybe I've seen in the past were $400 to $450, so this is cheaper. It's better too internally. Externally, I think it looks a lot better, honestly. That's opinion, but I think it looks amazing, and I'm talking too much. So I would highly recommend this gun. Highly recommend you enter my giveaway. Thank you, New Breed, for letting me review this gun, and subscribe to my channel because I'm desperate. And because I love you forever.